Hey guys, Sean McGarry coming to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the music salon where great things happen. Today I want to talk about how to solo over a chord progression here, and how do you really just use each chord to make phrases and make phrasing. So let's take a look at this chord progression. We're in the key of D major, and we've got D major to A minor to G major back to D. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is just like maybe how to get rid of all the bar chords, right? So if we start up here, I might play the D inverted like this. So this right there is a really cool thing. So again, here's your D major, there's your A shape at the bottom. If you flip it around, there's still your A shape, right? We're eliminating that guy. And we're putting what's called a major third up top, so you get the sound, right? That very Hendrixy. And by doing that, you've instantly now enabled yourself to play riffs, okay? You can play riffs on bar chords, look. You know, I can play each note. Right, but doesn't have the same pizzazz if you go. And there's more to this I'll get to in a second. But anyway, so there's the first step. I'm changing that D to this D. And by the way, I want to try and keep things consolidated. So like they're all in these group of strings here. The A, D, G, and B. So I'm doing that. And then for the A minor, look at this. I move down. So instead of playing that big bar chord, I'm doing the Stairway to Heaven chord. Right? That's the first time most people learn that chord if you're my age is when you go. Right? So that's the Stairway to Heaven chord right there. Or the A minor triad. And then I'm going to stay consistent and just go right here to my F shape for the G, and then check this out. I'm going to play another D down here. There's my inversion of D major. So let me break this down slow again. I'm going D major, 9-7-7-7 to A minor, 7-5-5, F shaped G, 5-4-3-3, and one fret back to D. So again, right now, as far as just like you can do rhythm stuff or a little kind of lead stuff. Right, all day long. Now we're in a key of D major, which means we can also think of this as B minor because that's the relative minor. And if you guys subscribe to my channel and watch your stuff, sometimes things might stick and might not stick, but just keep watching because I'm going to repeat things. Sometimes I might get into it heavily, sometimes I might not. But today I'm not going to get too heavily into this, but every major key has what's called a relative minor. It's the 6th degree of the scale. And I'm going to show you the poor man's way right now. I'm going to get into this. So if you have a major chord, anytime you have a major chord, I don't care where it is on the neck. If you go 3 half steps back, check this out. Make that a minor, there's your relative minor. So how many songs go like this? The answer is a lot of songs. So again, you don't have to know any theory to just go like this, look. Well, that must be the relative minor because the Music Salon channel, Sean told me that is, and that's always gonna be the case, okay? You just gotta know your note. And whatever note that is, you make that into a minor chord or a minor scale. And in this case, we just want to make it into a minor pentatonic. So now we've established that this note is B, okay? And I'm going to go up here because it makes sense to play it up here off the E string. And look, here's our minor pentatonic. Voila, voila, look at this. So there's my D major inversion. So instead of playing it here, we moved it here. Now I've got this. So when I'm playing over that D chord, I can play anything out of B minor right now. All I did is I dropped down to the A minor, and I'm going to think about getting out of the key just for a second. I'm going to arpeggiate this chord, right? Any of the notes of the A minor. And look what happens. And I don't want to go like this. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You sort of could, but you want to be specific, a little careful what notes you highlight. So let me back up. So now we're going to play a riff over the D major. Over A minor. Well, watch this. I'm going to land on the major third of G major. Look at this, just target this note, your B note. So that relative minor we talked about is actually an important note to play over the G chord, because that's what's called a major third. And you can see it in the chord shape. If I'm playing this, it's right there to be played. So again, play this little phrase like this. Oh, sorry, and then and back to this D. Let me do it one more time. So I'm going to go. And now right here, highlight that. So I'll do it over a loop. It'll sound better in a second. So that's the first thing I want to do. I want to change those chords to that, and that. And you can build all your riffs off that, okay? So again, when you're here, you can stay here the whole time, actually. Watch this. I'll turn the loop on. Right? It sounds great, you know? But there I targeted the minor. To me it sounds better, so I'll do it again. I'll go. Major third. Back to D. A minor. G. D. So now you just got to put like all these chord shapes together. I would start there, you know, just get one little section. And also too, we want to think about a mode, okay, and I'll talk more in depth in another lesson about modes, but we could also think when we're playing over this chord progression of playing what's called the D Mixolydian, and that's just a major scale. If we're playing in D major, well, that note we don't want, so we're going to flat this note and play what's called the flat 7, so I'm going to go, and that note's going to sound good. That's your C note, and that's going to be in all the chords. So you flat that note and you've got your Mixolydian, and you can play that over the whole thing. Watch this. Sorry. Okay, so you can hear that scale works. So now that the idea is to combine the minor pentatonic with the Mixolydian and then the scale tones. Okay, so that's what you want to start practicing over every chord. You can think about that. Like say, okay, I'll start with the Mixolydian and I'll go to the minor, mix and match, and also playing over this chord tone. So let's do another area of the neck. Okay, so if we go up here, let's say we play our D major here. Well, I'll probably play my A minor here, my G here. So now, okay, I do that, and I'm going to consolidate some of these chords. I'm going to go up to, right, and there's A minor, so break it down even smaller. Look, there's like your F shape again for my D chord. I'm going to go up here to A minor, right, just playing this bar chord up here. You can see if you lift off your finger there, look at that. Well, there's an A minor shape right here. So just like if you outline that over that second chord, you got a lick, so check it out. D, over the A minor. Now look at this. There's a G right there. So bar chord, get rid of the root note and just play the triad up top. So now you can phrase off that. Okay, it's all right there. I'm gonna do it again. Let me do it on the track. Watch this, so I'll go. D, A, G. Okay, it's kind of hard to rattle it off and play. So there it is. You got all these little chord shapes you can solo off all day long, you know, and there's so many phrases off each chord. Like if I go like this, I see. literally playing a whole solo off one chord shape because I can highlight that, what I call that flat 7, the Mixolydian. So watch this. You're hinting at that note. There's the C. Look, you're going to you're teasing up that note. And there's your root, your resolve. So I'll do that. I'll go over the first chord. Then I'll hit that A minor shape. Then I'll hit the G shape. Back to D. And you just got to kind of get in there and start working with it. You know, it's, again, none of the stuff is, there's shortcuts, but there's work, okay? So my goal on this channel is to give you guys the shortcuts, but you still got to put the work in, you know, and I work at it every day. You got to stay on top of this stuff. If you learn it today and don't play it for a month, you're probably not going to use it, or you're going to forget it. So hope this lesson helps you guys. Again, just playing over this. I don't have a track for it, but it's D major, A minor, G, loop it. If you don't have a loop pedal, buy one. I'm going to tell you right now, go buy one today. That's the best thing for your practicing you can use. There's plenty of backing tracks, but a loop pedal is the best. I can't thank you guys enough. This channel's taken off pretty quickly. We're almost up to 7,000 subscribers, I think. A month ago I had like 25 subscribers. So thank you guys for the comments and all the love. Actually, I read every comment. I haven't responded yet, but I'm going to. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this channel and helping me out. And it helps me out tremendously if you hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the more subscribers we get, we're going to build a little community here of guitar players all around the world. That's really what I want to do, man. Like, everybody get on here. You know, there's so much bullshit in the world right now. You know, if you're in America, you know what's going on with the elections. And I don't care what country you're in. Music is the only thing that can unite people. One of the only things, right? So let's build a community here at the Music Salon. This is what it's all about. And thank you guys for watching. Again, subscribe button. Have an awesome day. Check back next time.